Short Story 54, Mystery of the Missing Mangoes. Deep within the bustling town of Sunnydale lived a curious young boy named Leo. With a mop of unruly brown hair and eyes that sparkled like dewdrops, Leo was known for his insatiable appetite and nose for adventure. Every day he would explore the winding streets and sun-drenched courtyards, befriending stray cats and collecting colourful pebbles for his secret treasure chest. One warm afternoon, as Leo skipped through the bustling market, a delicious aroma stopped him in his tracks. It was the sweet, heady scent of ripe mangoes, his absolute favourite fruit. His tummy rumbled with anticipation as he followed the scent to a mango stall, overflowing with the golden spheres. Mr. Raju, the kind-faced vendor, grinned at Leo. "Ah, my young friend, eager for the taste of summer, I see," he chuckled, handing Leo a perfectly ripe mango. Leo's eyes widened. "Mr. Raju, where did these amazing mangoes come from? They're the best I've ever tasted." Mr. Raju's smile dimmed. "Ah, that's the mystery, young Leo. These mangoes came from a hidden orchard deep within the Whisperwood forest, but they haven't ripened there in years." Intrigued, Leo's ears perked up. "Whisperwood? The one filled with strange whispering leaves and grumpy gnomes?" Mr. Raju nodded. "The very same. Legend says a magical spring blesses the trees, but something has gone wrong. No sunlight reaches the orchard, and the mangoes, they simply refuse to ripen." This was all the adventure Leo needed. With a mischievous glint in his eye, he declared, "Then I, Leo the Magnificent, shall solve this mystery and bring sunshine back to the whispery mangoes." Mr. Raju, sensing Leo's determination, chuckled and gifted him a worn map of the Whisperwood. "Be careful, young adventurer," he warned. "The forest whispers secrets, but not all of them are friendly." Armed with his trusty magnifying glass and boundless enthusiasm, Leo ventured into the Whisperwood. Sunlight struggled to pierce the dense canopy, making the path ahead murky and green. The leaves, true to their name, rustled and whispered, telling tales of playful squirrels and grumpy gnomes. Leo, using his map and a touch of bravery, pushed through tangled vines over moss-covered logs. He finally reached the heart of the forest, where the air grew thicker and the whisper turned into mournful sighs. And there, hidden beneath a curtain of drooping leaves, was the forgotten orchard. The mango trees, gnarled and ancient, bore unripe fruit, their branches seeming to sag with sadness. As Leo examined the orchard, a grumpy voice boomed from behind a particularly large oak tree. "What are you doing here, Pipsqueak? Messing with our forest?" Leo turned to face a gnome, no bigger than a teapot, with a bushy beard and a grumpy frown. But Leo, unfazed, explained the mystery of the unripe mangoes. The gnome, whose name was Grumbles, softened a bit. "Aye, lad," he said. "The sunstone, the heart of the orchard's magic, is missing. Stolen by that pesky shadow witch Morga. Without it, the trees weep and the mangoes remain green." Leo wasn't about to let a shadow witch get the better of delicious mangoes. Together with Grumbles, he tracked Morga's dark magic to a crumbling stone tower deep in the forest. There they found the sunstone, trapped in a cage of shadow vines. Grumbles, armed with his mostly harmless moss pellet slingshot, distracted Morga with a barrage of leafy ammunition. While the witch sputtered and shrieked, Leo, nimble and brave, climbed the tower and freed the sunstone. Light, warm and golden, burst from the stone, bathing the orchard in sunshine. The trees, as if waking from a dream, stretched their branches towards the sky, and the mangoes, one by one, began to blush with ripeness. Morga, defeated and grumpy, slunk away into the shadows. Grumbles, overjoyed, offered Leo the first sun-kissed mango. With a grateful bite, Leo knew he had just tasted not just the fruit, but a victory of wit. friendship, and above all, a sprinkle of sunshine. News of Leo's bravery spread through Sunnydale like wildfire. From then on, whenever anyone craved a juicy mango, they knew where to look, under the sun-dappled trees of the Whisperwood, guarded by a curious boy named Leo and a not-so-grumpy gnome named Grumbles. The legend of the mystery of the missing mangoes forever reminded everyone that even the smallest adventurer can shine brighter than any shadow. Leo's adventure in the Whisperwood wasn't quite over. As he and Grumbles savoured the delicious mangoes, a gust of wind whispered new tales from the leaves. They spoke of a secret cave hidden within the forest, guarded by a mischievous sprite named Luna. Apparently, Luna held the key to unlocking the full power of the sunstone, allowing it to not only ripen the mangoes, but also bring light and warmth to the deepest corners of the Whisperwood. Leo, his eyes sparkling with the thrill of another mystery, couldn't resist. With Grumbles at his side, and a promise of extra strict mangroves as a reward, they set off on a new quest. Their path led them through winding moonlit paths, across trickling streams that hummed ancient songs, and over moss-covered boulders that seemed to watch them with moss-grown eyes. Finally they reached a secluded clearing bathed in moonlight. There, nestled amongst giant ferns, glowed a hidden entrance to a glittering cave. Inside, Luna, a ball of shimmering light with mischievous eyes and tinkling laughter, danced among crystal formations that dripped with rainbow hues. Grumbles, gruff as ever, demanded the sunstone's true power. But Luna, playful and sly, set them a riddle. Only those with hearts as light as feathers and minds as sharp as moonlight can unlock the stone's true song, she chirped, dissolving into 1,000 dancing fireflies. Leo, undeterred, pondered the riddle. He thought of his fearless journey, his friendship with Grumbles, and the delicious mangoes that reminded him of warm summer days. His heart, light as a dandelion seed, soared with the joy of his adventure, and then it clicked. He took the sunstone, held it up to the shimmering moonbeams, and sang a song of friendship, bravery, and the magic of sunlight on ripe mangoes. As his voice echoed through the cave, the sunstone pulsed with a vibrant light, filling the cave with warmth and casting shimmering beams through the forest. Emerging from the cave, Leo and Grumbles witnessed a transformation. The Whisperwood, no longer shrouded in shadows, glowed with an ethereal light. Flowers bloomed overnight, fireflies danced in joyful swarms, and the rustling leaves whispered their thanks. News of Leo's second feat spread across Sunnydale and beyond. He became a local hero, not just for saving the mangoes, but for bringing light and magic back to the Whisperwood. And wherever Leo went, the scent of ripe mangoes, a reminder of his adventure, followed him like a sweet, sun-kissed song. Story written by Google Bard AI. Image created by Desgo.com AI. Hello, this is Steve. If you enjoyed the story, please would you click on the like icon and take the time to leave a comment. If you want to know when the next story has been uploaded, please click on the notify bell icon to be notified. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and tell your English learning friends so they can benefit too. Thank you.